Today's sermon is entitled Finding Balance Before Launching into Spring, delivered by Darcey Lober. No stranger to our pulpit, Darcey comes to us from the Chalice Fellowship of Conejo Valley. She is a longtime Unitarian Universalist, environmental and social justice advocate, lay minister, and goddess priestess who loves to sing, dance, garden, and most of all, share the fruits of those labors with others. Let us welcome her in to share with us the meaning and the magic of this spring equinox ritual celebration. Darcey?
Thank you and good morning. I'm so happy to be sharing the spring equinox with you all. This is a holy day in the pagan calendar. It's a time when taking our cues from the moon and the sun hanging equally balanced in the sky, we begin to gather up the resources we need to stay balanced throughout this growing season. We take some time to consider and make sure we're getting all the adequate nutrition, activity, rest, intellectual stimulation, and emotional support we need to undergird all this emphasis on renewed growth. In this season of the child, this morning, with your indulgence, I'll take us through a goddess-centered ritual designed to nourish that child within each of us with song, with dance, and by calling in the spirits of the four directions and absorbing into ourselves all the power those energies bring. Thus, filled with the power of the four directions, we will plant our own seeds of desire, those dreams we hold in our hearts, and know that with the warming of the sun, they will surely sprout, grow, and bear good fruit for all to enjoy. And so without further ado, I would ask everyone in the sanctuary or at home to please stand in body or spirit as you are able and look to the east as we begin our calling in of the four directions. Spirit of the east, home of the rising sun, you that call us to new beginnings, to know the power of our thoughts and the strength of our words, to have an awareness of our breath. Element of fire, join us in our sacred circle. And now turning to the west. Turning to the south. Spirit of the south, place of the noonday sun. That's straight this day. Everlasting flame of transformation, of passion and play. You that give us the energy of creation, element of fire, join us in our sacred circle. And now turning to the west. Spirit of the west, we find you at the ocean with the setting of the sun, in rushing rivers and still deep pools, flowing over and around every obstacle, or quietly raining down from the heavens to dissolve all that stands in our way. Element of water, join us in our sacred circle. And now to the north. Spirit of the north, in the deep of night, place of rocks and bones and rich brown earth, place of gathering up, lend us your subterranean support. Give us the strength we need to plant our dreams that they may come alive with the energy of spring. Element of earth, join us in our sacred circle. And coming back around to face me, following that circle around, let us sing to these powers to draw them even closer. So if you haven't already stood, I invite you to stand and join me in dancing as we sing. Goes like this. the earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Again, the earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Then arms go, aye, 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 aye-o, 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 aye-o. Again. Aye, 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 aye-o, 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 aye-o. From the beginning. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Aye, 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 aye-o, 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 aye-o. Aye, 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 aye-o, 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 aye-o. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Aye, 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 aye-o, 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 aye-o. Aye, 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 aye-o, 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 aye-o. Last time. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Aye, 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 aye-o, 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 aye-o. Aye, 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 aye-o, 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 aye-o. Now remaining standing, we envision those four directions as being a Celtic cross within our own bodies. And right where they meet and merge, in the center of all things, in the center within us, we find that still place that we call Goddess, that divinity in each of us. And we call to the Goddess with this song to bind those directions to us. We sing, Lady, weave your circle bright, spin a web of dark and light, earth and air and fire and water bind us to her. Join me. Lady, weave your circle bright, spin a web of dark and light, earth and air and fire and water bind us to her. Last time we go. Lady, weave your circle bright, spin a web of dark and light, earth and air and fire and water bind us to her. And as we say in our tradition, the circle is now cast and the goddess welcomes her people. Please be seated. This time of spring is that time of child. And throughout this season, let us remind ourselves to fall in love and care for ourselves as our great mother demands. I'd like you to close your eyes now. Put your both feet on the floor, spine erect, as you come with me on a journey to meet the four directions, clearing that palate, clearing that mind's eye, taking a deep breath and letting it go. and another, and letting it go. I'd like you to imagine yourself now walking in the forest on a beautiful spring morning, surrounded by trees. You smell their scent mixing with the dark earthy loam and decomposing leaves beneath your feet. Hear that small crunch. It's cool and quiet in the shade. An occasional bird flits by just outside your peripheral vision. Sensing there's a light area up ahead, you walk towards it, but your path is blocked by a low-hanging branch. Push that branch aside and find that you've come into a clearing, a meadow with bright green grass and wildflowers all around. The air is warm in the meadow, and the sky's an azure blue. Feeling the sun warming your skin as a cooling, gentle breeze relaxes you, you feel fully at ease. You're alone and have no need for clothes, so you take them off, enjoying for the first time this season the restorative sun upon all your skin. Lie down now on the soft green grass and feel the earth receive, hold, and cushion you as all tension drains from your muscles. Listen to the branches of the trees telling secrets to the wind. A bird calls from far away, and an answer comes from nearby. Surrendering to her loving embrace, feel yourself becoming one with the rich black earth as her essence rises up through your skin, filling in and making strong all your muscle and bone. You recognize that solid presence of earth already in you. And now she fills you with her strength, and you feel the majesty of the mountain. Now through this body of rock and stone comes a heat. That heat rises up from your toes with the color red, through your legs, flooding into your torso. It's red, molten lava spreading everywhere throughout your body, up to the top of your head, down through your arms, out your fingertips. You are engulfed in flame. This fire burns away all doubts, all fears, all scar tissue, all the detritus left from living life through this long winter, turning all that you were and all that you no longer need into an ash that fertilizes the soil beneath you. You burn, but there is no pain, only a marvelous sense of excitement and freedom. You become the fire. And released at last from these earthly bonds, you see and you feel your spirit body rising out of the flames. Your mind is clear and vision sharp, and you're able to see all the forest and a river below spread out before you, bathed in a golden light. You sprout wings and become an eagle who soars through the sky, following the river until you see a fish. And you dive down into the river to capture it. But as you enter the water, you become the fish and are filled with a blue-green color of the water swimming effortlessly with the stream. The water is constantly washing over and through you, cleaning and clearing all blockages, all pain. You are one with the water, joyous. Your emotional body is whole. Now, swimming to the bank of the river, you begin to transform once again into your essential self, but yourself born anew into the beautiful human being you truly are. You climb out onto the grassy bank and lie back down once again to be dried by the sun. Filled with the energy of these four directions, your conscious garden is ready now to be planted with the seeds of your deepest desires. Sitting up, you notice you're back at the clearing where you started, and there, just beside you, is a beautiful bowl holding 3 seeds, and beside it, a watering can. Take out one of the seeds and hold it to your heart and ask yourself, what do I truly want? Now hold it to your third eye and see this desire coming true. Now dig a little hole in the soft, dark earth and plant that first seed. Take out another seed. Hold it to your heart and ask, what do I truly need? Then hold that seed to your third eye and feel this need fulfilled. Plant the second seed. Now take out the last seed. Hold it to your heart, then hold it to your third eye and ask, what do I want and need for the greatest good of all? Imagining this desire coming true. Plant that last seed. Pat the ground gently back around all your seeds and say, so be it, I create it. Pick up your watering can and water your seeds. Know now you've done your work. Your desires have been offered, and you can forget about them. It's time for the universe to do its magic. Find your clothes and dress yourself once again. Feeling rested and fulfilled, push your way back through the trees to find the path that led you here. Follow it backwards to this place. Feeling your fingertips now, become conscious of your body in space and find your way back to now. You may open your eyes, but know from this day forward, should you find yourself in need of some extra energy to make it through your day, you can call upon the powers of the 4 directions to give that to you. With this song. Standing as you are able to by your spirit. And sing, earth my body, earth my body, water my blood, air my breath, and fire my spirit. Earth my body, water my blood, air my breath, and fire my spirit. Earth my body, water my blood, air my breath, and fire my spirit. Earth my body, water my blood, air my breath, and fire my spirit. Earth my body, water my blood, air my breath, and fire my spirit. Earth my body, water my blood, air my breath, and fire my spirit. Earth my body, water my blood, air my breath, and fire my spirit. I would like to light a candle now for new beginnings, the miracle of sprouting, and the fulfillment of our desires, the beauty we create in the world. So repeat after me. We celebrate the beauty we create in the world. We celebrate the beauty we create in the world for ourselves, and for others. And for others. Blessed be, may it be so. And now, let us release the elements. Standing as you are able, turning to the north. Spirit of the north, we thank you and release you. Now turning to the west. Spirit of the west, we thank you and release you. And turning to the south. Spirit of the south, we thank you and release you. And turning to the east. Finally, Spirit of the east, we thank you and release you. Coming center, Spirit in the center of all things. Great Mother, we thank you and release you and ask that you keep a hold of our hands as we walk together down this beauty road. May it be so. And now we open the circle. We sing. May the circle be open but unbroken. May the peace of the goddess be ever in our hearts. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. May the circle be open but unbroken. May the peace of the goddess be ever in our hearts. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. May the circle be open but unbroken. May the peace of the goddess be ever in our hearts. Merry meet and merry part, and merry marry me again. The circle is up. Blessed.